Lady Louise Windsor, who has been raised as a private citizen by her parents, Prince Edward and Sophie, Countess of Wessex, could set a new royal precedent next month. Across the pond, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry may pay close attention to whether Lady Louise chooses to take up her HRH title when she turns 18. The Sussexes are raising their children as private citizens, but both Archie, 2, and Lilibet will be entitled to royal titles when their grandfather Prince Charles ascends the throne. This means the Sussex offspring may face the same choice as Lady Louise when they become adults. Lady Louise is the oldest daughter of Prince Edward, who is the Queen's youngest son. Both Louise and her younger brother, James, Viscount of Severn, were born with HRH titles but have not used them until this point. Sophie, Countess of Wessex, has previously spoken of her decision to raise her 2 children without these HRH titles. In an interview with the Sunday Times magazine, Sophie expressed a desire for her children, who are the Queen's grandchildren, to have a normal upbringing. She added, "They go to friends for sleepovers and party. At weekends we do lots of dog walking and stay with friends. I guess not everyone's grandparents live in a castle, but where you are going is not the important part, or who they are." Speaking to the Sunday Times, Sophie described the family dynamic, and that when the children are with Her Majesty, 95, she is simply the grandmother. As Louise has grown up, a royal source has claimed she reminds the Queen of her daughter, Princess Anne, who is all about duty. A further source added that Louise is known to be level-headed, thoughtful and kind, and reminds the Queen of herself as a young woman. Lady Louise is rumored to be Her Majesty's favorite grandchild, coming ahead of even her brother James, Viscount Severn, 1. In an endearing anecdote, Sophie Wessex told the BBC that Lady Louise hadn't understood during her early childhood that her grandmother was the only monarch of the United Kingdom. This feeds the discussion around what the future holds for the 17-year-old once she reaches adulthood on the 8th of November. The Countess of Wessex did suggest to the Sunday Times, however, that it is highly unlikely Louise or James will choose to adopt the title. Sophie explained, "We try to bring them up with the understanding they are very likely to have to work for a living. Hence we made the decision not to use HRH title. They have them and can decide to use them from 18, but I think it's highly unlikely." This follows an important summer for Louise as she received her as-level results for English, drama, history and politics. It is not known what grades Louise, who attends single-sex boarding school St Mary's Ascot in Berkshire, achieved, but her mother has spoken in the past about the possibility of university. A source suggests Louise is already getting media training and self-defense classes, and that she is the sort of kid who can impress adults and get down on a child's level, all within the same space. Such skills would prove useful for Lady Louise if she chose to take on more official duties as a working member of the royal family.